Hello and welcome to Impact Career Tutorials. আজি আমি আৰু এটা mock test discussion লৈ আহিছো আপোনালোকৰ ওচৰলে এটো mock test number 15 হয় আমাৰ যোনটো warrior mock test series তাত total আমি 24 টা mock test দিম বুলি আমি আপোনালোকক কৈছিলো তাৰ ভিতৰত আমাৰ এতিয়া last Sunday মানে yesterday আমাৰ mock test number 1922 just conduct হৈ গল আৰু total 4টা থাকিব লাগে কিন্তু আমি ডিসাইড কৰিছিলো যে আমি আৰু দুটা এক্সট্ৰা কে প্ৰভাইড কৰিম GS ৰ mock test দুটা তো total 26 টা mock test হ'ব সো এতিয়াৰ পৰা পৰীক্ষালৈকে আৰু 6টা mock test বাকি আছে যোনখিনি কন্ডাক্ট হ'ব বাকি আছে সো আজি আমি mock test number 15 ৰ ডিসকাশন কৰিম total 30 টা কোৱেশ্চনৰ ডিসকাশন কৰিম mock test তো 100 কোৱেশ্চনছৰ হয় বাট আজি আমি অকল 30 টা কোৱেশ্চনে ডিসকাস কৰিম যদি আপোনালোকৰ কোৱেশ্চনছ প্লাক ভাল লাগে তেতিয়া হলে you can go to our app Impact Career Tutorials তাত গৈ প্লে আপোনালোকে warrior mock test series to purchase কৰিব পাৰে বৰ্তমান আপোনালোকে তলত দেখা পাইছে সকে বিহু অফাৰ আমাৰ দিয়া আছে till 30th of April যত আমাৰ 50% off দি ৰাখিছো so mock test তো আপোনালোকে only 1250 that is 1250 rupees ত পাব okay total 26 টা mock test থাকিব so aru polom nokori let us go forward with the discussion so a mock test to it is curated by me entirely the GS mock test so ami junkhini previous years questions tar pra ami inspire hoi play exactly here format ot anu so first question is regarding the RBI Reserve Bank of India. Yet koise Reserve Bank mandates that bank allocate a certain percentage of their loans to priority sector. So priority sector lending on kotha koa hoise yat. So Reserve Bank hetu eta mandate kore je Reserve Bank koy je kisman sectors priority sectors jane agriculture, home loan, education eblakot banks blake loan dibo lage. So this is true. E prothom junto statement ase this is a correct statement. Okay, this is a correct statement. So cash reserve ratio jetia bank or kisman cash beleke rakhibo koy Reserve Bank e mandate kore je beleke rakhibo lage so that pisot jetia manhe withdraw koribo ahe jate bank or cash shortage nohoy so cash reserve ratio display in fact Reserve Bank e inflation control kore so this is also true. RBI directly provides microfinance services to rural areas so Reserve Bank e directly ketio finance services direct manhok provide nokore Reserve Bank e okol banks blakok finance services provide kore okay so this is wrong it acts as the banker of the government of India so government or bank bli kobo para Reserve Bank of India is the banker of the government so this is also true so here 1 2 and 4 are correct in this statement in this question okay so next question match the following so ekita reverse code ase aru mostly eblak news ot thake so etia Mekong river ami jano this is a river of the Southeast Asia river it is in Cambodia okay tapsat Danube river is in Hungary okay tapsat Koshi river is in Nepal aru Bulo river is in Australia okay so etu world geography hoy in fact aru logote current affairs club kora hoise in this question so here the answer is etu jodi ABCD hoy A is 3 hole amar direct C etu ahe thik ase so etu current affairs plus geography question thik ase world geography question so next so this is a sports related question current affairs ore hoy so sports or cricketer of the year footballer of the year ekhini enoka dhonor junkhini questions thake eblak previous years ot aha dekha goise so yat koise Jasprit Bumrah was named the men's cricketer of the year so here this is correct Jasprit Bumrah was named the men's ICC cricketer of the year tapsat T20 cricketer Azmatullah Omarzai Afghanistanor he was awarded the T20 cricketer of the year bli koise aru Arshdeep Singh received the men's ODI cricketer of the year etia yat bostu tu ulta hoy ase Azmatullah Omarzai was the men's ODI cricketer of the year aru Arshdeep Singh was the men's T20 cricketer of the year okay so এই দুটা statement ভুল so here কোন কিটা incorrect বুলি সুধিছে 2 and 3 are incorrect okay next match the following so ekhini a last year earthquakes junblak it recently amar bahut earthquakes ahisile Myanmar ot ahisile Thailand ot ahise so last 1 year ot kun kita jagat earthquake ahisile hekhini ami gutai pele disu so firstly Noto Peninsula ase tumar Japan is a very high earthquake prone region Noto Peninsula tat Japan ot hoisile ta tsunami ahisile Noto Peninsula Hualien City ase Taiwan ot so Taiwan is also a very high earthquake prone region thik ase tapsat Saigang region Myanmar recently junto earthquake ahisile hetu Saigang region ahisile aru Herat province hol Afghanistan tatu earthquake eta ahisile in the last 1 year so etu basically current affairs plus geography okay current affairs because eblak jagat sob earthquake hoisile thik ase you should know this so here the answer is 1b 2c 1b 2c jodi hoy aba 1b 1b eto 2c okay eto hob b to hob next etia state of forest report or junkhini bostu ase hekhini bahut important hoy junkhini provisions hoy eto APSC to important hoy even UPSC perspective to important hoy mostly hiyote directly numbers nude hiyote comparisons hude okay for example total forest and tree cover has increased by this much square kilometer since the previous assessment with the majority of this increase attributed to tree cover expansion so koise je forest cover increase hoise bli koise taso koise Madhya Pradesh recorded the highest increase in forest cover so yet this is not true Madhya Pradesh recorded the highest decrease okay decrease in forest cover so this is a wrong statement mangrove cover has decreased 7.43 kilometer with Gujarat experiences the most significant decline this is true even this is also true okay the carbon stock in India's forest has decreased etia yat swa yat jodi tree cover aru forest cover jodi increase hoise so carbon stock to tree cover or forest cover dipla he calculate kora hoy so yat jodi forest cover increase hoise bli ami correctly koisu etia hale carbon stock to ki hobo increase hobo okay it will not be decrease carbon stock to increase hobo so this is wrong so which of the statements are correct 1 and 3 are correct okay a thik ase next etia match the following operations so ekita operations last 1 year ot India conduct korise rescue operations so first hol operation Indravati conduct korisile for to rescue Indians junblake Haiti phosi asile Haiti bili junkhon country tat basically gang violence hoisile and tarpra Indian nationals blak evacuate koribo karone operation Indravati conduct korisile operation Sankalp korisile to protect commercial shipping in the Gulf of Aden so Gulf of Aden juntu ase tumar Bab al-Mandeb Strait or sort Gulf of Aden juntu ase Somalia or sort tat bahut piracy hoy sea pirates Somalian pirates thake junblake commercial vessels blakot ahi pelai uthi pelai tarpra hiyote sur kore so hetu protection or karone Indian Navy warships pothiaisile that was operation Sankalp next operation Ajay hol evacuation of Indians from Israel or Palestine juntu juddho hoisil he conflict tur pra bachabo karone operation Ajay korisil aru eta asle operation Kaveri is evacuation of Indian citizens from Sudan or evacuate koribo karone operation Kaveri korisil okay so yat jodi ami sao yat the answer is C okay C eto answer hobo so operations black automatically important hoy jay because rescue operations agoteo ahise APSC prelims ot Consider the following statements regarding Raisina Dialogue 2025. So Raisina Dialogue to eta India conduct kora eta meeting hoy juntu Raisina Hill, that is jo Rashtrapati Bhavan ase tat conduct kora hoy. The theme for Raisina Dialogue was Kalachakra, People, Peace and Planet. Conference was inaugurated by India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi with New Zealand's Prime Minister Christopher Luxon. Event was organized solely by the Observer Research Foundation without collaboration from government bodies. Iti yat juntu heri kora hoise sorry 4 to 9 ke yat 1 and 2 are correct hobo. So yat collaboration asile government bodies or collaboration nai boli koise yat collaboration asile from External Affairs Ministry logot collaborate korise. So this is not true. Baki this both are correct. Eti yar pra enakor dhonor question pra you should take the information je theme ki asile Raisina Dialogue Kalchakra aru New Zealander Prime Minister jon kun asile Christopher Luxon teo asile inauguration committee. So enakor dhonor questions blakor pra you can take out the information juntu tumalakok porikhat help koribo pare. Thik ase. Next, so this is Assam geography. Etia since bahut earthquakes hoy asile aru earthquakes hoy thakar samoyot junblak faults ase aru folds ase eblak bahut active hoy jay. Jeneke etia amar Kopili fault ase. Kopili fault is a minor fault in northeast India with minimum seismic activity. So Kopili fault to minor fault hoy but minimal seismic activity no hoy. Bahut seismic activity hoy Kopili fault in fact bahut etia bortoman bahut active hoy ase, seismically bahut active hoy ase. So aru I think so this is also a major fault. So this is a wrong statement. Oldham fault located north of the Shillong plateau was associated with the 1897 earthquake. So 1897 earthquake to a Oldham fault juntu Shillongor osor ase hetu karone hoisile. Brahmaputra and Barak valleys in Assam are primarily composed of ancient crystalline rocks. Etia swa Brahmaputra or Barak valley mostly it is made up of alluvial soil. That rocks naikia. That soil ase because eblak whole recently mane ki like very newly formed river valleys junblak alluvial soil deposition karone hoisile not because of rocks. So yat crystalline rocks naikia. Okay, Himalaya pahar junkita ase Arunachalor pahar hekitat crystalline rocks paba ancient. Okay, maybe Meghalaya plateau paba kintu Brahmaputra and Barak valleys it is not made up of crystalline rocks. Dauki Fault located south of the Shillong plateau marks the boundary between India plate and the Eurasian plate. A Dauki Fault to juntu ase. So Dauki Fault ase tumar ekhinit ase tumar Dauki Fault to. It Dauki Fault koise Dauki Fault is the boundary between Indian plate aru Eurasian plate. Ite kotha to hol Eurasian plate to yathe ase. So Eurasian plate or boundary ase amar Himalayas khini. Okay, Dauki Fault to India plate aru juntu Burma plate or majot boundary between the India plate and the Burmese plate, not the Eurasian plate. Okay, so this is also wrong. Eurasian plate to upor ase yat ekhinit nai ke Dauki Fault to yat ase. Thik ase. So this is also wrong. So the correct answer is which of the statements are incorrectly hodise. So 1, 3 and 4 are incorrect. ঠিক আছে next the Köppen climate system of classification categorizes climates based on temperature and precipitation patterns. So this is true. etu thik kotha koise Köppen classification juntu ase temperature precipitation logot classification kore A B enake kore pla S V thake W thake. This classification system is primarily used to predict future climate changes. So a classification to a future climate no past climate to specify kore future climate to specify no kore. So this is wrong. So here statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Etu hobo tumar C. Thik ase. Okay, so assertion region question. Etu hol local winds are regions. So etu geography question. Chinook juntu hoy hetu tumar Rocky Mountains blow কৰে আৰু it is also known as snow eater য'ত যোনখিনি snow melt কৰে এইটো hot wind হয় যোনটো US ত blow কৰা হয় ফন যোনটো আছে sorry পাম্পেৰ যোনটো আছে সেইটো তোমাৰ সাউথ আমেৰিকাত হেৰি কৰে ব্লো কৰে ফন যোনটো আছে সেইটো তোমাৰ এল্পছত আৰু মিনষ্ট্ৰেল টু নৰ্দাৰ্ণ ইটালীত okay so A3 B4 C1 আৰু D2 এটো হল A okay এবিলাক লোকেল উইন্ডস যেনেকৈ আমাৰ অসমতো বৰদৈচিলা এতিয়া বৰ্তমান যোনটো আহি আছে হেতু লোকেল উইন্ড হয় সো বৰদৈচিলা কথা কওঁতে আমাৰ মই আকো ক'ব বিচাৰো যে আমাৰ বিহু অফাৰ চলি আছে আৰু বিহু অফাৰত আমাৰ যোনটো এই ক্ৰ্যাশ কোৰ্সটো আছে ইন্দ্ৰ ক্ৰ্যাশ কোৰ্স য'ত আমাৰ বজ্ৰা বুলি এটা অসম স্পেসিফিক এটা কোৰ্স এটা আছে লগতে আমাৰ মক টেষ্ট খিনিও ইনক্লুডেড আছে লগতে আমাৰ ৰিভিজন ক্লাसेस ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ যোনখিনি ৰিভিজন ক্লাसेस ফৰ অল সাবজেক্টস ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ হেখিনি ইনক্লুডেড আছে CSAT ক্লাसेस খিনি ইনক্লুডেড আছে আৰু আমাৰ প্ৰিভিয়াস যোনখিনি ফাউন্ডেশন ব্যাচেছৰ ক্লাसेस এখিনিও ইনক্লুডেড আছে ইন দিস ইন্দ্ৰ ক্ৰ্যাশ কোৰ্স আৰু এই ইন্দ্ৰ ক্ৰ্যাশ কোৰ্সৰ লগত আপোনালোকে কাৰেন্ট এফেয়াৰ্সও পাব এই ইন্দ্ৰ ক্ৰ্যাশ কোৰ্সৰ টোটাল কষ্ট হল 5500 এতিয়া বৰ্তমান যদি you purchase it you are getting it in 2250 okay 2250 pabo if you purchase it within 38 so eto indra crash course you can get it in our app okay next match the following vegetation types with the countries so these are some vegetation junkhini poa jay jeneke pampas poa jay Argentina pampas are grasslands of Argentina Fynbos these are found in South Africa Marquis are found in Italy or steppe it is found in Kazakhstan okay so A2B1 C4 D3 ঠিক আছে so A2 whole vegetation types with the countries A2 geography question next consider following statements regarding development projects so ekita bortoman ekita ohomor development projects hoy aspire apart aru AIR BMP yat koise only aspire is funded by the World Bank while the other two are supported by the JICA so eto this is not true e gutte kita funded by World Bank ekita ohomor projects hoy okay please cite hoba very important aspire apart and AIR BMP ঠিক আছে integrated Brahmaputra river Brahmaputra management project aru apart to agri produce or related I think so kibata asle Assam agri produce related so apart is implemented across all districts of Assam etia all is an extreme worded statement all districts nohoy kisman targeted districts ase he kitat hai aspire to apart to implement hoise this is wrong after AIR BMP aims to eliminate flood damage and increase hydroelectric potential so flood damage release kora to eta par uddesho hoy AIR BMP jate river management kori pele but hydroelectric potential borhabo karone eko kotha nai ki under AIR BMP so this is also not true so which of the following are correct none of the above are correct okay none of the above are correct ঠিক আছে next consider the following statements regarding the demographic profile of Assam as per the census of India etia swab ekhini census related question or ekhinir tumalake information to economic survey paba economic survey pra jodi ei information khini ulai lua it will be better for you so my last class I think so koraislu indro junto amar course ase tat economic survey discussion to amar dia ase hetu class okay tarpsat yat ki koise decadal growth rate of Assam's population was slightly lower than the national average rural population constitutes 86% so rural population Assamor national average at ke besi hoy this is true decadal growth rate of Assam's population was slightly lower than national average this is also true amar growth rate of population to national average at ke akoman kom Sex ratio in Assam improved from 935 to 958. So sex ratio to improve hoise, sex ratio to badhise in 10 years. This is also true. That because the density of population has decreased from 398 to 340. So this is wrong. Amar jiheke population badhi goi ase, amar density to agore 340 asile, etia 398 hoi gol. Okay, so this is wrong. So which of the above statements are correct? 1, 2 and 3 is correct. ঠিক আছে, 4 is not correct. So এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ তোমালোকক comparison দিব between Assam and India. Similarly, এইটো আৰু এটা survey, annual dropout rate in lower primary of Assam is declined from 8.49 to 6.90. So lower primary যোনটো section আছে তাত কৈছে dropout rate decline হৈছে. This is true. Highest dropout rate upper Assamot, upper primary Nagaon district bli koise, or lowest dropout Dhemaji bli koise. Lowest dropout Dhemaji district, this is true. Kintu highest dropout, it is not Nagaon district, this is Dhubri district. Highest dropout rate in upper primary is Dhubri district, so this is wrong. Dropout rate registered highest in West Karbi Anglong in the lower primary level, while the lowest was in Jorhat. In the lower primary level, the lower primary level to highest dropout tumar Dhubri district asil. Okay, lowest was in Jorhat, so this is also wrong. Sorry, this is correct. Dropout. No, this is correct. Sorry, West Karbi Anglong nohoy, Dhubri district. Dhubri was this. So this is 1 and 3 is correct. ঠিক আছে, তাৰপিছত consider following statements regarding population. আকৌ population related. Nalbari district recorded the highest percentage of urban population growth at over 200%. Dhubri district is the lowest total literacy rate as well as the lowest rural literacy rate in Assam. Hailakani district has both the highest urban literacy rate and the highest urban sex ratio in Assam. So yat tumar এই তিনটাই correct হয়. Okay, এই তিনটাই তোমাৰ ইকনমিক সাৰ্ভেৰ পৰা লোৱা হৈছে. So this is Nalbari district highest population in the urban growth, our highest urban growth of population. Dhubri district lowest literacy and overall rural literacy. Hailakani district highest urban sex ratio. All of these are correct. ঠিক আছে, and the following national parks in descending order of area from largest to smallest. It is sabotse highest, sabotse dangor hoy Manas. Okay, this is one. Tapsat ahe tumar Raimana National Park, I think so 422 na kiman square kilometer. Tapsat ahe tumar Sikna Jwalo. Our last ahe tumar etu 402 niki, aru etu 422, etu 600 something. আৰু এটো 300 something ডিব্ৰু সাইখোৱা. So 1 2 3 4, this is the order. So national parks ব্লকৰ area wise তোমালোকে ইকনমিক সাৰ্ভেটো পাবা. ইকনমিক সাৰ্ভেত বহুত ধুনিয়াকে দিয়া আছে area wise. Okay, next wildlife sanctuaries. Wildlife sanctuaries কোনটো wildlife sanctuary কোনটো ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টত পায়? The number wildlife sanctuary are Marat Longli wildlife sanctuary. Dutai pai Karbi Anglongot. Dutai Karbi Anglong wildlife sanctuary hoy. Sonai Rupai wildlife sanctuary. Aro Burasapuri wildlife sanctuary. Et kiba ta bhul ase niki. Sonai Rupai to tumar Sonitpurot ase. Aro Burasapuri tumar Sonitpur আছে. Okay, so here দুটাই অকল দুটা ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টৰ হয়, একিটা ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টৰ নহয়. ঠিক আছে, so wildlife sanctuary আৰু districts কিটা একিটা ইকনমিক সাৰ্ভেতে আছে. So economic survey is very important. বহুত ডিটেইল বস্তু বহুত দিয়া আছে, প্লিজ তোমালোকে এখন চাই লবা. ঠিক আছে, next awardees with their fields of contribution. So এই গুটে কিজন এবাৰ অসম গৌৰৱ পাইছে. অসম অসম গৌৰৱ এতিয়া চি সুব্ৰমণ্যম ৰামাদৰাই হ'ল ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰি এণ্ড স্কিল ডেভেলপমেণ্টৰ ফিল্ডৰ হয় ডক্টৰ বাপী পল হ'ল পাব্লিক হেল্থ এণ্ড ইন'ভেশ্যনৰ অ'কে তাৰপিছত শ্ৰী হেমন্ত দত্ত হ'ল লিটাৰেচাৰ এণ্ড পাৰফৰ্মিং আৰ্টছ আৰু শ্ৰীমতী উমা চেত্ৰী হ'ল ক্ৰিকেটাৰ অ'কে চ' হিয়াৰ দ্য আনচাৰ ইজ ডি ঠিক আছে অসম সৌৰভ আৰু অসম গৌৰৱ এৱাৰ্ড ইজ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট চোৰাণ আহেম এণ্ড বাৰেকুৰি এতিয়া কিয় মই দিছোঁ এইকেইটা ভিলেজ এই ভিলেজ কেইখনেও তোমাৰ এৱাৰ্ড জিকিছে চোৰা আহেম ইয়াৰ পৰা তোমালোকে এইটো ইনফৰমেশ্যন ল'ব লাগে চ' চোৰাণ আহেমটো কি হয় নগাঁও ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টত আছে আৰু সেই ভিলেজখনত ইক' টুৰিজম ডেভেলপ কৰা হৈছে এটা মডেল ডেভেলপ কৰা হৈছে ইক' টুৰিজমৰ সেইটো কাৰণে তেওঁলোকক এৱাৰ্ড দিয়া হৈছে এই বঁটাটো দিয়া হৈছে তাৰপিছত বাৰেকুৰি ভিলেজ তিনিচুকীয়া ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টত আছে আৰু এই ভিলেজখনত হলক গিবন যোনখিনি আছে সেইখিনি মানে ইণ্ডিয়াৰ অনলি প্ৰাইমেট স্পিচিছ হয় এইটো এপ স্পিচিছ সেই হলক গিবনছক কনজাৰ্ভেশ্যন কৰে এই বাৰেকুৰি ভিলেজ ইন তিনিচুকীয়া আৰু কৈছে যে এই চোৰাণ আহেম আৰু বাৰেকুৰি ভিলেজ ৱে অনাৰ্ড উইথ আছাম সৌৰভ এৱাৰ্ড আছাম সৌৰভ এৱাৰ্ড নহয় আছাম গৌৰৱ এৱাৰ্ড অ'কে অসম গৌৰৱ এৱাৰ্ড দিছিলে এই দুখন ভিলেজক চ' এই ভিলেজ কেইখনৰ ওপৰত অকণমান পঢ়ি ৰাখিবা আৰু কোনটো ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টত আছে সেইটো পঢ়ি ৰাখিবা অ'কে চ' হিয়াৰ দ্য আনচাৰ ইজ 1 and 2 অনলি চ' এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আৰু বহুত কুৱেশ্যনছ আছে আমি এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ইন ডিটেইল কুৱেশ্যনছ আমি বহুত এড কৰিছোঁ ইন দ্য টেষ্ট যোনখিনি তোমালোকে যদি পাৰচেজ কৰি লোৱা ইউ উইল গেট ইট এজ PDFs অ'কে এভৰি টেষ্ট হেজ গট 100 কুৱেশ্যনছ অল ফুল লেংথ টেষ্ট আৰু আমি যিমান চেষ্টা কৰোঁ আমি ইকুৱেলি ডিভাইড কৰিব চেষ্টা কৰোঁ বিটুইন ইকনমিক্স পলিটি আছাম পাৰ্ট হিষ্ট্ৰী গোটেইখিনি অ'কে চ' নাও কামিং টু পলিটি চ' পলিটিৰ এই কুৱেশ্যনটোত আৰ্টিকল 15 কি কৰে prohibits discrimination of state on grounds of religion race okay so this is article 15 so article 20 whole provides protection in respect of conviction for offenses including protection against retrospective laws article 23 whole tumar prohibition of trafficking human trafficking or article 27 it is related to the religious freedom fundamental rights so here the answer is A ঠিক আছে so it is just matching the articles with their proper provision similarly it is directive principle of state policy কোন কিটা add কৰা হৈছিলে as constitutional amendment provision of free legal aid to ensure access to justice participation of workers in the management of industries protection and improvement of the environment and safeguarding of forests provision for early childhood care and education so এই গুটেকিটাই এড কৰা হৈছিলে as constitutional amendment গুটেকিটা okay 1 2 3 and 4 গুটেকিটাই এড কৰা হৈছিলে as constitutional amendment so এই কোৱেশ্চনটোৰ পৰা তোমালোকে এটোৱে জানি থব লাগে যে এই কিটাই directive principles they have been added okay they have been added এই বস্তু জানিব লাগে ঠিক আছে as constitutional amendments next consider the following statements regarding exclusive power of the governor and president the governor president of powers or comparison korise the governor has the authority to grant pardon reprieve respite or remissions for punishment of for offenses against state laws while the president exercises similar powers for offenses against central laws so koise je governor state laws blakor karone pardon koribo pare aru president central laws this is true governor possesses power to veto bills passed by the state legislature including ability to exercise a line item veto while president does not have the line item veto for power for bills passed by the parliament so governor at least power ase je hiyote for consideration the president rakhibo lage aru okoman power ase with respect to bills but presidentor himan power nai with respect to parliamentary bills governor has the exclusive power to appoint judges in the high court of the state without any consultation of the president this is wrong consult koribo lagibo with the president and also the chief justice of india tar pisot he governor appoint koribo paribo high court judges so this is a wrong statement president can proclaim a state of emergency in a state under article 356 but a governor does not have the authority to impose precedence rule in the state. So this is also true. So governor does not direct precedence rule impose koribo nware, president he koribo pare, government governor just recommend koribo pare president ok, direct impose koribo nware. Okay, so this is also true. So which of the statements are incorrect? 3 only incorrect bli hodise, 3 only is incorrect. Okay, tapsot regarding pro tem speaker, pro tem speaker administers the oath to newly elected members of parliament and presides over the first sitting of the Lok Sabha until a regular speaker is elected. This is true. Pro tem speaker kam hetwe hoy before a new Lok Sabha ejon pro tem speaker ahi pele saboke oath administer kora, tapsot hiano notun speaker elect hoy. Tapsot the chairman of Rajya Sabha has the authority to decide whether bill is a money bill. So Rajya Sabha chairman or eto authority nai kia, okol Lok Sabha speaker eto authority ase to decide whether a bill is a money bill or not. Speaker of the Lok Sabha has the final authority to certify a bill as a money bill, and this decision cannot be challenged in any court. This is also true. So answer is 1 and 3 only. ঠিক আছে, তাৰপিছত এতিয়া consider the following features, কোন গিটা basic structure of the constitution ত পৰে? Supremacy of the constitution, this is under basic structure. Independence of the judiciary is under basic structure. Principle of free and fair elections. Right to property as fundamental rights, right to property as fundamental rights gusai dile, so basic structure to nopore. Separation of powers pore. Federal character of the constitution. Directive principles of state policy eto basic structure nopore. Okay, parliamentary system of government, freedom and dignity of the individual, sovereignty and unity of India. So here a gutte gita ase option 8. So DPSP aru separation of powers egita basic structure nopore, thik ase, because DPSP deploy is just a guiding light. DPSP is just a guiding light for the government, but it is exactly not indispensable. Okay, lagibo ebli kotha nai. Tapsot this is a very simple basic polity question. Third schedule, oaths and affirmations. Fourth schedule, allocations of seats in the Rajya Sabha. Seventh schedule, division of power. Or eighth schedule, whole languages recognized by the constitution. Okay, so yet the answer is A. ঠিক আছে, consider the following statements regarding writ jurisdiction. Mandamus compel a public authority to perform a duty that is failing to fulfill. This is true. Writ of quo warrant is issued used to challenge the legality of a person's claim to a public office. By what warrant? Quo warrant by what warrant? Mandamus can be issued against private individuals or organizations. So yet private individuals or against the mandamus tumalake use koribo nwara. This writ cannot be used against private individuals. Okay, aro quo warrant can be sought by any individual, not necessarily the aggrieved party, to question the authority of a person holding a public office. This is also true. Which of the statements are correct? 1, 2 and 4 are correct. So writ jurisdiction every year ahe, every year writ jurisdiction ahe. So please, you should be very clear with the writs. ঠিক আছে, consider the following statements. Indian Councils Act of 1892 allowed for the inclusion of Indians in legislative councils through nomination by the Viceroy. Indian Councils Act of 1861 introduced indirect elections for legislative councils and increased the number of additional members in these councils. The Indian Councils Act of 1909 Morley Minto reforms introduced separate electorates from Muslims and expanded the legislative councils, including provisions for Assam. So yet Indian Councils Act of 1861 e etu korisile ar 1892 e etu korisile. So these two are opposites and wrong, and this is a correct statement. So which of the statements are incorrectly hodise? 1 and 2 are incorrect. ঠিক আছে, so a chapter 2 prao bahut every year ahi thake, so you should be very clear, thorough with this chapter. Which of the following are considered unitary features of the constitution? Unitary features mane centralizing power, centralizing tendency ase. So unitary features, single citizenship is a unitary feature. Bicameral legislature is a federal feature. Integrated judiciary is a unitary feature. Rigid constitution is a federal feature. So here only 1 and 3 are unitary features of the constitutions. ঠিক আছে? Arrange the following scheduled tribes of Assam in, so ইয়াত অকমান ভুল আছে, ইয়াত সবতছে বেছি in descending order বুলি কৈছে ন, descending order highest to lowest, so highest বড়ো আছে, next হ'ব লাগিছিলে মিচিং, তাৰপিছত হ'ব লাগিছিলে তোমাৰ কাৰ্বি, তাৰপিছত হ'ব লাগিছিলে তোমাৰ কাছাৰী সোণোৱাল। ঠিক আছে? so correct order হ'ব লাগিছিলে 3 1 sorry 3 2 1 আৰু 4, so 3 2 1 4 হ'ব লাগিছিলে। এইটো কাৰেক্ট হলটেন। ঠিক আছে? so এইটো অকমান ভুল আছে। next last question, Kachar district has the highest scheduled caste population of Assam. It last year আহিছিলে, and this is true. Dhemaji district has the highest scheduled tribe population. This is not true. Highest scheduled tribe আছে ক'ত? Dima Hasao. Okay, South Salmar has the lowest scheduled tribe population among all districts. Dhemaji has the lowest scheduled caste population among all districts. So 30, yes, this is also true. Okay, so 1 3 and 4 2 2 incorrect. ঠিক আছে? so we have come to the end of the discussion. It was just 30 questions. আমাৰ আৰু ইয়াৰ এই টেষ্টত আৰু 70টা questions আছে। যদি আপোনালোক interested হয়, you can get the test from the app. এতিয়া বৰ্তমান just 1250 পাব, but you have to hurry up because এইটো just 30th এপ্ৰিললৈকে আমি এইটো দি থৈছো। after 30th April the cost will rise to 2500. okay, so 2500 হৈ যাব আকৌ কষ্টটো। so এইকেইদিনৰ ভিতৰতে বিহু অফাৰ যোনটো আছে till 30th April আছে, so kindly আপোনালোকে আজিয়ে গৈ পেলাই কিনি লওক। it will be beneficial for you. আৰু 26টা mock test, I don't think so anywhere in Assam you will get it in this much price with this quality. আৰু লগতে তাৰ লগত কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ মডিউলখিনিও আমি ফ্ৰী দি দিছোঁ, so সেইখিনিও আপোনালোকে চাই ল'ব পাৰিব। আমাৰ ৰিৱাইণ্ড ছিৰিজটো তাত দিয়া আছে, যোনখিনি কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ 1 year কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ আমি ৰিভাইজ কৰি দিছোঁ উইথ MCQ ফৰ্মেট। okay, সেইখিনিও পাব লগতে এই কোৰ্সটোৰ লগত with the PDFs. okay, thank you so much. I hope if you like the video, please share কৰিব, like কৰিব আৰু share it with your friends. Just we want all of you to clear prelims. যোনে যোনে আমাৰ mock test discussion চাইছেও, we want all of you to clear prelims. So please just share it with as many as you can. Okay, thank you.